Hi friends, this is Sarah from Crafting and Relaxing. Welcome. Thank you so very much for joining me. This is the flip throughs on the nature journals. So this is let's go like this. The third one is the butterfly and the fourth one is the pink flowers. These both have pink and I still love them. I traditionally show these to you in the order that I made them, but I've lost track of the order that I made them and I keep adding and grabbing. If you missed 1 and 2, they already rolled out, and at the time that they rolled out, someone had dibs on 1. The video is not public yet, so I don't know how that's going, but this is 3 and 4. I will tell my members before these videos come out, so they'll get first crack at those. And thank you so very much to Beth, who is Bourbon Creek Crafts, and Vanessa and Mary and Becky and Rhonda for joining on the membership side. Thank you. But like I said, do not feel any pressure if it's not for you. I totally understand, and I will still be here with all sorts of fun and free videos. Okay, this one was, I cannot remember the brand of the paper, but oh my gosh, I want to say it's that one that has blue in the name that is my friend Andrea's new favorite. And the quality of it is just amazing too. So this inside paper, I think, is a Stampin' Up paper. And then the outside, oh my gosh, didn't it just say I should be a mixed media-ish journal? I didn't do anything to this cover. It is exactly the way it came. I think if it was going to be my journal and I wanted to decorate the cover a little more, I might do something right here or maybe right here. The name, the year, the season, the reason, whatever. I toyed with the idea of making shakers for these nature journals just to bump them up a notch, but I just don't feel like this cover needs it, and this one certainly doesn't. I wasn't sure how I was going to do a shaker. Sequins didn't really feel right for the mood of these journals. So I stitched it here. Then on the inside cover, we have one of those pockets from the Smash video. This is going to have a lot of pink, and I've left the threads long. If you are more of a clean style person, then this probably isn't the journal for you. But if it is, but you don't like these, you could trim these shorter. So here we have every flower is a soul blossoming in nature, and it does have a bit of an oops there, you know, because I'm not patient enough with my VersaFine, but I left it in there anyway. I like it. And then here, these were from Mary. I just inked the edges a little because this was so inky. And then these, my friend Andrea made a long time ago. She was embossing on vellum, and her favorite colors are green and purple. So she did this in green, and then I added this purple vellum butterfly right here. I did not purchase these items. I did not plan to put them together. One of you gave me this. I made this. Mary gave me this. Andrea gave me this. Oh my gosh. And I think the purple butterfly came to me in something else too. It just, I couldn't even help it. Then I put this Helibor and something else. I don't know what kind those are. Tuck spot here. And I just put this in it so you always know it's a tuck spot. But I'm not married to that. I don't really feel the glitter so much in this one. I don't know. Then I just added this. This washi tape was sitting on the counter, and I was like, well, that has to be in this journal. So I added a piece of that here, and then you could write or staple or tape or glue or layer, whatever. This is junk mail envelope with a really cool paper over it that I loved. And then in the pocket, I've stamped gratitude, and then the back is to write on. And it just fits right in there. I had something else in there, but I didn't like it as much, and then I liked it for something else, and I used it. So I like how that page turned out too. And then I've got flowers and butterflies and layers, and this is part of a gel print. I mean, all kinds of good stuff. And this gel printing, either Andrea's or mine, I'm going to guess it's mine with all that blue, right? And then a tea-dyed doily, tea or coffee, I never keep track. She who plants a garden plants happiness. Then, again, Happy Mail, the dictionary of gardening, and you can write on the back. How cute is that? Then a little piece of paper from the Smashing the Small Pad. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I made embellishments that I didn't like. The covers folded in and they had these tuck spotty things. They were too bulky. So I cut that off and threw it away and just kept this part. And I like it much better. You know, sometimes you try something out and you go, that's not for me, but I still don't throw anything away. I just repurposed it and I like it that way. The other way, it was too bulky and it was just weird and it caught on things. I didn't like it. I've got some more of that glitter butterfly paper. Again, not really my style, but you know, I can't throw out everything that isn't. And then these, oh gosh, I can't even remember what video or who inspired me. It's 2 pieces of 6x6. If I could remember, I should probably make some more. It's basic gray paper. I know that. So it's probably in one of my basic gray videos 100 years ago. But I just love these. It has a pocket here and it's a pocket here. And I thought, well, the colors are weird. Yeah, that's okay. Anytime you have gel printing and mixed media, like, all bets are off, I think. Washi tape and then decorated with a stamp and some cute little die cuts that I got in Happy Mail. I better hurry up because I'm trying to do 2 journals in one video. This one I really like, and I like it with this page. I thought it was so fun. And then you have the yellow and the pink. This was from that paper collection I didn't love, but I just thought it was good in this page. Never give up because great things take time. Great for gardening and plants, right? Good vibes only. The back is pink. If you're not a pink lover, throw that one out and change up the page. As always, take all the stuff out, change everything if you don't want to. This was from a vintage book, and I don't know, I thought it needed to be in a nature journal, and I added a vellum butterfly. And then I've got one of the Bourbon Creek Crafts, Beth. She shows you how to make these cute, like, page top bookmarks, and I just love them. I don't know if I'm great at making them because they fall off, but they make me happy. How about that? Queen Anne's lace and green. And then this is, I don't know, some old vintage receipt. And here's a little envelope, paper clip to the top of a vintage looking book page thing. I just kind of went a little crazy in here. Look, cute little stuff in the envelope. You just never know, right? Some days you're like, oh, I need this. And I like these fun paper clips. This one, I would probably put something on it because I didn't cover it up yet. Spread your wings and fly. This was collaging, I think in a hotel room somewhere with my junk box with me. I think that was in the summer when I was traveling for work, or maybe in the spring. On the back of a gel print. I mean, because why not, right? It's super thick and weird. It has some little collages along the edge, but it just jazzed up the rest of the page. Then another one, and if you aren't familiar with gel prints, they have nice texture too because these are acrylic paints, so they bring something else into the book. This is a seed packet for peas. I do like this one. It has a tiny bit of glitter. Love it. Live the life of your dreams. I might not show you everything, but I tried to work a lot of good sentiments in here. It's not who you are that holds you back. It's who you think you're not. I think Mary gave me that, and I just loved it, and I added the thing to pull it out. You would need to write on it with silver or white if you want to write on it, but you can just sit around and enjoy the sentiment instead. I'm not going to sing for you. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I just thought that had to be in a nature journal. I have a lot of green, a lot of pink and pastel in this one. Good Times is an ephemera piece, and so is the butterfly on top of the lavender. The bravest thing you can be is yourself. And then down at the bottom it says happiness. Look at this. I think Mary gave me this calendar, and I just thought this needs to be the middle page. I mean, how could it not, right? I love it. This, I've been kicking around, and you know how I feel about pink, but the texture is just amazing. So it had to be in here. We're going down the other side, so you've seen some of this. I don't know if this worked out for me, but it was one of my weird ephemera pieces. It's stitched. It has a bee, washi. Then you pull this out, and on the back it says, fly toward your dreams on butterfly wings, and I stamped some butterflies. I was experimenting with the brown and the black in here. I went back to the black. I thought maybe brown, but I just wasn't feeling it for this one. It's up to you to see the beauty of everyday things. And then it's a fabric flip. Gail Agostinelli does a whole bunch of those. She does them much better. She showed a new kind. I'm going to try it out. And then you can journal here. It's kind of like secret place. And then here, a little card with some butterflies in it. Goes in here. And then you have another little thing right here to open it up. And another little pocket. Just fun little things. And it says butterfly. And all the papers are different, so they pop a little better, and I inked the edges. Okay, I left this one plain. I love this one. Absolutely love it. These were, I can't think of whose right now, but I think it's our Australia friend, Bonnie and Clive. I think she was showing these pockets, and then I was playing with, do you guys remember 100 years ago I bought that big stamp? I can't put my hands on it right now, but that's my big wooden stamp from a thrift store on a book page, and then the edges are inked, and it has a blue vellum butterfly and a little tag from Mary and a little card from Nancy, literally playing card. Doesn't she make them cute? And then special things in life and a bird sticker, all on top of a gel print and collage. And there's a loose bit of paper there. You know, when you try something and then you're like, okay, that was so close, but it could be better. I don't know if any glue actually came out. Let's see. And I grabbed Barely Art because it was handy, but I'm going to leave that card out so we don't glue it in there. Have you done that? Oh yeah, we've done it if you're a journal maker. Ooh, I like this one. Live the life of your dreams on a library card with a gel print. And this is piano roll paper. That's why, like player piano. That's why it has the weird texture. And then the card's just inked a tiny bit. Another one of those ephemera pieces. I think those are simple stories and I just love them. This one, oh my gosh, the blue butterfly. I like this one very much. The other side of the receipt, part of the page for the book. You could glue this right here, make it a pocket. You could glue it just because it's gorgeous and you want to see it. I probably wouldn't glue it that way because I like the yellow and green. Another cute little, look at this guy. Little tiny pocket. Again, this is Bonnie and Clive. She has so many book page ideas. A rose sticker and a little butterfly sticker. Then some little tags. And when you pull them out, you see the pansy and the butterfly. You are a star. You know, I like stars. You just got to have some. And then this is a pocket right here. And I've stamped on this and you can write on the back. I had fun with the colors in this one. Plain, a vellum butterfly, some fun papers for you. I don't know what the name of that plant is. I just tried to bring in lots of foliage and butterflies and good stuff. Where flowers grow, so does hope. These were, I don't know what these were from, a long time ago. I haven't had this paper in a long time, and I found this and thought, oh, we should use it here. You can journal. Oh, no. You can't see any of that, can you? Let's go back. I stopped because I thought you missed a bunch. Then I had to plug in my phone, too, because it's dying. Too much goofing off. On the back of the tip out, you can journal right here, a little secret journaling place. Then you have the other side of the doily and the gel print. And I just love the gel print with the purple sticking out behind it. Then right here you have a little card, gratitude. You know, I love to work that in. You can't have too much gratitude in one journal, just saying. Okay, so purple. Then on the other side, you can open it up and write there. And this pink page might be tricky to write on. You would probably need a paint pen. I would probably glue stuff to it. And then here's the other side of that vellum. And then I love how this pocket turned out. So I took a blue paper with script that said I don't know what and put a bunch of flowers and stickers, birds, butterflies, ephemera, dream. Then in it I put well-behaved women rarely make history. Those who plant kindness harvest love. And then a cute card. And I stamped the sentiment right on the flower, so you have the happiness right in there. I got better on some of these as I was experimenting and put my sentiment right into the images so that you still had the other side to write on completely. And I had fun with that. This one is pretty nice. It's kind of chunky, but it's curved around pretty well and seems to be working fine. Okay, this one I had to put a band on because it got away from me early on and I knew it wasn't going to work. This flower paper, I don't know where it's, I mean, it was from my stash And I just thought, oh, this will be a great cover, and I love the way it lays across. If you do a cover like this, you have to plan a little, right? Because you have to think about what do you want on your front cover and what do you want on the back. You can't just, you know, cut your 9 inches like I usually do and go on with your day. This one has rounded corners. This one is stitched. They're both 2 layers. On the inside, I've put this kind of mottled looking purple. Love it. I think this is super fun. This is not a new paper. I'm sure it was like from a Facebook acquisition or something, but I love it. And look, I even put a little pink flower eyelet. I think Nancy had to help me with that. We were doing like a Instagram or a Google or something hangout. She talked me through it. On the inside, I put one of these for the pocket, and then I just have some neutral paper in it that says nothing is so beautiful as spring. I think that's lovely because you have the daffodils. What is yours will find you. And then a little tip out. You can staple, glue, whatever. You can make this bigger, or you can leave it because look how it frames this page. These are stickers. They are shiny. I'm okay with that. I think it's just so fun to have all this going on the same page and bring those purples in. A lot of purple and green, huh, Andrea? Then really nice neutral page, calendar page. There's a calmness to a life lived in gratitude, a quiet joy. And you'll see on some of my stamps, like there isn't perfect. Okay. Don't throw it out. Don't be so obsessed that you don't have fun. You got the message. You could read it. The page is beautiful. Again, that was me working the sentiments right into the beautiful page without messing it up. Calendar page, you could layer on it. You can cover it up. You can write your journaling in the little boxes, whatever you want to do. P's, live every moment. Life is good 24/7. You pull it out and it says, when it's dark enough, you can see the stars, and it has this gorgeous butterfly sticker on it. That one's a fun one. Then you have a little bit of ephemera here. You can write notes on the back. I stamped happiness, or you can just, you know, enjoy it. It's nice because you have so many different textures in the papers on this page. Then we have a pocket. Ooh, I had fun on this one. Washi that you can see through. Embrace the everyday as a little scrap cluster. My friend Katie's quilting trash. And then I put a little flower, and I have some stickers. And then in the pocket we have through the garden gate and a butterfly and a stamped image. These, what do we call these, you guys? Remember these stickers? They were trendy for a long time. They curl. If it makes you crazy, pop it off and put something over it, but just smash it back down. And then a cute little ephemera card right here. I like the colors on this page, and I don't know if you can tell, but this has a really tiny, dainty pattern that didn't really feel like me, but I loved it when I put it in here. Over here, we have a vellum page with, I don't even know what, some green, some blue, some stamped down the side, and then I put some washi tape on it that was over here too. And it feels wonderful. This paper is in a couple different journals. I really like this one. Then a page to write. Here I have fussy cut a bird and layered it right on. It doesn't totally look like it's not supposed to be there. Oh, did you get to see the last page? There you go. See, I zoom in and then forget. I have to hurry up too. Explore more, worry less is a little tiny ephemera piece. Oh, I had fun on this one too. Radishes and onions and a butterfly and a bird and some mushrooms and a be happy stamp. And this was literally a scrap of gorgeous paper. And I was like, oh, it needs to be there. Rounded the corners. You can write on this side. You can write here. You can write here. This is a ribbon that's glued on. Not a tuck spot or anything. Just a really fun, wonderful texture. You can see in this one, I played with the textiles for sure. And then a gorgeous card, lots of color and green, a bird. Every flower is a soul blossoming in nature. One of these awesome cards from Nancy. She goes crazy with the playing cards, doesn't she? And they turn out gorgeous. Okay, speaking of going crazy, look at this pocket. Okay, basic paper, notched, layered with ephemera and puffy stickers. One of those, that sticker seems to be laying down just fine. And a postage stamp, and then a wooden bird. I used an aggressive glue for that, you know, like, I don't know, 3-in-1 or something. So it should stay just fine. I just love this. I really played with, okay, I have gathered all of this gorgeous ephemera and I am committed to using it. Happiness blooms from within. Loved it. Okay, look at this. I haven't done this before. I don't know if you're going to like it, if it's going to work, whatever. If it doesn't, tear it out. It is a napkin in a journal. And I didn't take the back layer off. What I was thinking was, for stability, it probably needs it. Maybe it needs to be hit with a glue stick between the two of them so that it stays. But it just needed to be in a nature journal, and the texture of it is so nice. So, a journal with napkins in it. Who knew? Okay, then a gorgeous green page. This one, who was it? I think it was Kathleen. Somebody who doesn't have a channel sent me, I'm sure it was Kathleen, a video of a journal she made for a family member in Hawaii. And she had some top-down pages like this, and I glued it right here. And it's just fun, and it's different, right? I put some little ephemera, choose joy, smell the roses, please. One of Nancy's cards that says observations. Isn't that great for nature? And then I have this little envelope, and the tuck tab that I use to close it says forever. And then look, I stapled the little dragonfly on there. I like the charms, but I just like to staple them. Oh, look at that little tiny piece of ephemera in there. So I did use the idea. I forget, there's so many different ideas. I don't know why he's being weird. Maybe he just got confused about which way he's supposed to go. There he goes. He has to be down at the end. So it's just fun to make different pages. And that one is so easy. And I think it would have been more fun with a double-sided paper, right? But okay. Then here, handmade paper with stuff in the middle. It's not just a printed paper, and it feels wonderful. Oh my gosh, look, the little double pocket thing with the bee and some stitching right there, and a piece of ephemera, gratitude, and then there's some foliage right there. Most of these papers have foliage or earth tones. That's what I was doing. A bird, fussy cut, washi tape glued on, and washi and a butterfly. Same idea, just decorating the page. Ooh, I had fun here. The glory of the garden. I'm not going to read you the whole thing. Then I put a butterfly and a bird on each side, made a pocket with this paper that I just couldn't resist and had to use every bit of. Stamped and bliss. And then you can write on the back. And then this is the center of the journal with another card right here. That's a fun one. This paper, can you hear it? It's velvet. Right here and right here. So that's why this back one doesn't have anything on it, because you just want to touch it. Music, brown, reddish brown, and plant life. This nature paper here. It's going to get rowdy again. Hang on. Okay. She who plants a garden plants happiness. I love that one. And then this one has birds on the back. They're just cute. And then I was going through that book of tags and ephemera. Remember when I put them all in a book and thought I would look? And I found this one. I think it must have been Smash or Stash, and you had to use washi, probably, a long time ago. Look at this one. The little file folders, those came to me in Happy Mail. Then I took some of my Japanese stamps that are on vellum out of my stash, and a butterfly, classic, and a little puffy sticker that says go outside. The other side of the napkin, ooh, if you can dream it, you can do it, with ephemera, so you know it's a pocket. More stuff in the pocket up here. Always be happy. A hummingbird, so cute. Little fun surprises here and there. That one's kind of tight. This was out of my ephemera cluster book. See, I'm using those. Okay, to write on or whatever. Onion seeds. Tag in there. This is a little pocket too. Then this one has a side pocket, and I did the border punch and some paste and a rose stamp. I just thought that little punch sticking out of there and that texture when you pull it out, fun surprise. Then I put this in this way because I like it showing. It's the birds, and then you flip it and the blue goes with this side. And another tag here with a rooster on it. Hey, you never know what's going to be in here. And radishes and a whole bunch of flowers behind it. You can see what my mom plants. Cucumbers and hummingbird. And another one of those gorgeous cards from Nancy. This one's stamped in green and says, remember, vellum with the ink and stuff. This was a cluster that was sitting on the counter, and I liked it for this. Flowers and be authentic. I love this paper too. I took a walk in the woods and came out taller than the trees. Stay strong. Things will get better. It might be stormy now, but it can't rain forever. Not all storms come to disrupt your life. Some come to clear your path. See, it's just all different nature stuff. Flowers and storms and trees. Then we have the page of that, and then this, and some washi, and the butterflies on the calendar page here. Then this was in my stash forever and ever. A date with my craft room sent me that, I don't know, probably 5 years ago, before she had her baby, when she was still making videos. And then a little Happy Mail piece that I have right here. This is from Nancy, I can tell by the stamp. And then I think I might have added the flower. You would have thought they came together. And this is from Mary, and I added the blue, live the life of your dreams. I love that stamp. It appears many times in things. Okay, then this can be a tuck or stapled or whatever. Same here, you could do whatever. Or you can just journal on both of these and leave them plain. Count your rainbows, not your thunderstorms. Happiness, good fortune, pleasure, contentment, joy. The earth has music for those who listen. See, that's one where I stamped on the image, and I love it. Absolutely love it. Then you have the whole back to write on. And then I signed it down here. I signed this one too. I just didn't mention it. That is it. Then you have your little cord to keep this chunky monkey closed. And there were a lot of blank pages, but it still needed the cord to kind of tame it. So you could just add all sorts of bulk to that one if you wanted. So 3 is butterfly and 4 is pink flowers. They will still be available, I believe, when this video rolls out. Just leave me comments down below if you want one of these journals. $26 shipped in the US. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you're taking time for crafting and relaxing. Bye-bye.